Welcome to Southampton, where there's no joy whatsoever. We come off the back of two really good Premier League wins, our second and third wins this season. Lose last week to West Ham because only one of their players was good. Had a lot of decisions given against us that game, and go into this game against Man City, and pretty much the exact same happens again. So Saints lost 3-1 to Man City, and I don't want to be the kind of guy that calls out refereeing because uh, like I couldn't do a better job, and it's a difficult one. But looking back on this game, you can say the entire tide of the game changed when Saints got their equaliser. Saints had so much attacking threat and passion for the game. We go through, and it's a penalty. Ward-Prowse gets pushed in the back by was it Laporte? Um, Ball doesn't move. Laporte is behind Ward-Prowse. There's no one in front of him where it's like a soft bit of contact. If it's in the penalty box and it's enough to make a player go down, it's obviously not a dive. Then it should be a penalty, and the fact that that wasn't given is ridiculous. And there weren't any other really bad decisions this game. I think that Højbjerg was very unfortunate to get sent off. It's a bad challenge. I'm not denying that, but I think that, in my opinion, it's a yellow card challenge. I don't think it's a red card challenge, and I feel for him, but it screwed us over massively. And I don't know why Højbjerg went in like he did, because he's been our best player pretty much all season. He's looked fantastic, and everything he does, he's going with such passion and pressure, and he's got so much strength and pace. Like when he scored his goal, I don't know where his pace and power came from, but it was amazing. And the fact he's gone in and there were 5 minutes left and got himself sent off. Now what are we meant to do? He's been our best player all season, and now we have to play 3 games without him. Where when he hasn't been playing, last week when he had a suspension for one, he had a 1 game suspension for yellow cards. We lose him and we lose another game. When we'd had a lot of attacking momentum, we're playing a home game. We should have beaten West Ham. So now we're going to be playing without him again. I don't want to see Lamina play at the moment. He doesn't look passionate. He doesn't look into the game. He should be fantastic. And last season, even though he had a terrible season, Lamina was much better than Højbjerg because he looked like he was putting his all into it. Now he's not doing anything. Overall, I think this match was a bit of a weird one even beforehand when we saw the team sheet. I don't know what Ralph was actually trying to do with this game. Whether it was just get other players on the pitch because we don't think we're going to get anything from the game. I think that's kind of a bad way to approach a match, especially against a Man City team where you'd have thought they'd have won last week, but they didn't. We should have gone in all guns blazing. We didn't play Ings the entire game. We brought off Austin, put on Long instead. Our top goal scorer doesn't come on as a last ditch substitution attempt. I think that's pretty terrible, and I don't know why he didn't start either. We started Ramsey at right back, who honestly did his best today. I can't fault him. He's 18. He's only just coming into the Premier League, and he tried his hardest. He seemed to be a bit all over the place positionally. There were a number of times in the first half where he was making the centre back clearances, which were really strange to see. But then obviously we took that back and we ended up putting on Valerie on anyway, and not even as a replacement for Ramsey. So obviously there's some kind of doubt as to how useful Ramsey is in our team as a right back, and I'm worried about this squad because defensively we looked all over the shop. Target didn't really do anything this game. He made a couple of decent challenges, but also gave the ball away quite a lot. There were so many players giving the ball away. El Yunusi, I feel, because we spent a lot of money on him, he should be a good player, and he was fantastic at, I think it was Monaco, or who was it he played? I can't remember who he played for. He was fantastic there, and if you watch him against Man City in the Champions League, like last season, he was brilliant. And then looking at him in this game, he doesn't do anything. All he's done is give away the ball and give away fouls. He hasn't done anything in the game, and it pissed me off because at the start of the season, I thought he looked promising. I thought he looked like a direct replacement for Tadic, but now, no, nothing. And I think I'm just pissed off because I don't think we deserve to lose this game 3-1. I think City were brilliant, but we somehow managed to contain them reasonably well. And just why do we always concede an added time at the end of halves? Like, we conceded two goals in the final 5 minutes of the first half. How does that even happen? One of them, a lot of people are slating McCarthy for that own goal. I think there's nothing he can do about it. It's a quick deflection, very close in, a lot of power into the initial deflection, and I can't blame McCarthy because he really tried to get to it. Second goal, Bednarek switched off, which is disappointing because he's been fantastic since he's come back into the team, and McCarthy should have done better as well. It's just a terrible thing to come back into a game against Man City 1-1 with a fantastic goal, and then by the end of the game, or by the end of the half, with 3-1 down from nothing, and then at the end of the game we lose the player who scored us that goal and was the only player who looked really dangerous today. When Redmond came on as a sub, he didn't really do anything either. It was just a terrible all-round, just generic performance from Southampton. Everyone looked like they weren't doing their part. Romeu looked okay, but again, giving away the ball, and he wasn't used that much. Højbjerg seems to be the only one who was actually on the ball doing stuff. He also had Ward-Prowse, who looked good from free kicks, but that was about it. He should have got a penalty, yes, but also he was giving away silly fouls. And it's just terrible to be a Saints fan in this situation, because I think if that penalty decision's gone our way, 2-1 up, everyone's behind us, the entire stadium's behind us, we could see it out. Even if that was in the first half, and I just think it's terrible that decision. Going against this, I think that City should have had a penalty in the second half as well. I don't want to take that away. I think the referee got that one wrong too. I think Sterling should have won a penalty. But there are a lot of decisions in this game where the fouls, if you watch, Company got a yellow card for a tackle where he jumped into the air and then fouled El Yunusi. Yeah, there was not much contact in it, but the fact that he's jumped in with both feet off the ground onto El Yunusi, that should be as deserving of a red card as Højbjerg's was. Højbjerg made more contact with the player, but it wasn't as jumpy and dangerous high challenge. The reason why Højbjerg gets sent off is because he kind of scissors in, his legs go either side of Fernandinho's legs, but honestly, I think that some of the decisions were made against a weaker side. That it was just, I don't want to make these decisions against City, which sounds like a thing. I'm calling out corrupt refereeing, but I don't want to be like that. But that's how it looks. I don't think that's true, but that's just how it happened to play out in this game, with the big decisions, and some really weird decisions as well were given against us, and not against City, and it's just really disappointing. Anyway, we're playing against Chelsea, and then we've got a cup game against Derby. We've got Leicester, and I think we've got Cardiff and Burnley, which we really need to do. Burnley won today. Now the bottom half of the table is looking terrible for us, terrifying. Everyone's on a good form run except ours, because ours has just jumped out the window. And I'm really worried now that in the next couple of games, people are going to keep performing like Burnley and Brighton. Not Brighton, sorry. And what they call it, never mind. And Cardiff, they're all going to be performing, and we're not going to be. And I'm really worried about it. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here because I'm just angry. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.